we on, Sam? Can I hear us? Yeah. Great. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. Welcome to our pre-match press conference for our FA Cup match against Wycombe Wanderers on Monday night. As you always, we'll start with broadcast questions. Please raise your hand if you do have a question, which we will start with Gary Cottrell. After that, we'll move on to the written section, which is embargoed till 10:30 p.m. on Monday. As usual, no live streaming or tweeting during the press conference itself. Gary, we'll come to you first.
Hello, Jose.
Gary.
Could I get some team news? Are there any new injury concerns at all?
You know, the injured that has no doubts about playing, not playing, is of course Gio Celso. Still has a few more weeks. Apart of that, we are speaking only about small injuries, question marks, doubts, and in that little group, we have 2 or 3 players with small problems that I'm not sure that they can play the match on Monday.
Can you say who they are at all?
Yeah, Matt Doherty, he was not involved in Sheffield. I'm not sure that he will recover. Dele Alli, not training in the last couple of days. Small problem in the tendon, but not sure that he can. Serge Aurier also not really well. We have a few, but out that I can say in this moment, still 3 days before the match. We never normally do press conference 3 days before the match, but 3 days before the match, the only one that I can say completely out is Gio.
Thank you. You mentioned there that Delhi obviously may not be involved for that reason on Monday. I just wanted to ask whether you thought what you were saying last week about Tanguy and Ndombele, listening to the advice that he needed to change some things. Is he an example for Delhi, would you say?
I don't like to go in that direction. I was speaking specifically about Tanguy, and I don't remember if the question was from you or from another colleague, but I didn't want to accept any responsibility in the change. That's the way I look at things. We are an external source of motivation. The real source of motivation is the player himself. And I was speaking, of course, in a very happy way about Tanguy transformation and the way he's playing.
Be a good opportunity again for Carlos Vinicius, who's got a hat-trick in the last round of the FA Cup. You are also being linked with another striker in Danny Ings. I mean, are you still looking to add to your forward attacking options at Spurs?
Look, let's go bit by bit. 2 strikers. We are not a team that needs a 3rd striker because the 3rd striker is Sonny. So we don't need more than 2. Of course, we have the best. We are happy with Carlos. Carlos is not our player. He's a Benfica player, but he's a player that we are helping to develop, and he's helping the team when he's asked for. So we are happy with the situation. Ings, of course, I refuse totally to say any word about him because he's a Southampton player, and I respect that.
And just the last one from me. You know Roman Abramovich really well. Do you think they'll stick with Frank Lampard, who's under a lot of pressure at the moment?
No, that's not my problem at all.